Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you guys are watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I'm glad you're all here. Today I've got a cool video talking about this knife from CountyComm, a place where I buy a lot of EDC gear, and I will be showing you guys kind of a CountyComm collection dump that includes things like my sapphire magnifying glass, one of my little titanium pill bit keepers. I use it to keep bits in. I've got several Meritech lights, both LEPs, floods, and just regular lamps. I've got a nice titanium Sharpie saver, which I keep many Sharpies in, keep it in my pack. They just come up with cool little items that I pick up that make my knife maintenance, my EDC journey a little bit easier. Pick these guys up. I'm due to get a couple more of these little plastic sticks because I use them to pop scales apart, and this one's getting a little worn out. But anyway, CountyComm started doing more with knives. And what is interesting to me about CountyComm, Meritech, is they work on a lot of big government projects, and they buy a lot of overrun projects. So I know at Blade Show this year, they partnered up with Vostede, and they started carrying some Vostede knives. They had a really good relationship. They had a couple of strategic ways to work together. One of the ways I thought was really cool is they did this exclusive mini nightshade in Ultim for CountyComm, and CountyComm then paired it with their little Back to Basics torch, which works great. Has a little diffuser cap, just a simple little EDC put in your pocket kit, very economical, and then offered, exclusively through CountyComm. But really what got my attention is they sent me out a few items to check out. One of them was the Vostede, and the second one was this big EDC knife. I say big EDC knife because this is called the Meritech R4A, or Ready for Action. It is limited to a 500 numbered set. This is 156 of 500. The first run of these were on sale. They had a special price, I want to say of $44. They're up to, I think, $69 now, and the next drop will be coming out this month. Comes with this nice little titanium lanyard. This, I don't know if you guys are that familiar with CountyComm's offerings, but one of the things that they have that is super cool is a breacher bar. A breacher bar, you can get it with a grip, you can get it with a Kydex holster, but it's basically a big pry bar breacher bar. If you need to breach a door or you need to breach this or that, it's a little bit more than a pry bar. Well, they had a guy, MaxMadco, I don't know if that's a company or if that's a guy that they call that, but he took that breacher bar, kept with the same thickness, the same utility of making it a beast of a tool, whether you're prying with it, you're stabbing with it, you're jabbing with it, or you're cutting with it. He turned it into a full functional utilitarian cutting tool. And I will tell you, it is a full size for me knife. It came with and comes with a tech lock, which I really like. I was carrying this for a while vertically. I did switch it out to these straps just to try it out. But you can take these straps off very easily. It was a little thick, or not thick, a little heavy to run on an ulti clip down in my pocket, but to hook it onto my pack or to hook it onto my belt, I found that the tech lock set up in its vertical normal way worked best for me. So I would take this Tech Lock. Let's see. Bear with me, guys. I probably want to pop this bad boy right there. As we get it put together, guys, it'll be just a second. Waste not, want not. We're about to be in business. Let's get our little doohickey. Pop that bad boy up through there. Pop our screw down. And this is the way on my belt it seems to carry the most stable. Because I look at this more as a hiking, as a camping knife, a knife to stick on your pack, like a mole pack. So like that, now I've got it set up to carry high. I just cut my finger because it is very sharp. Here comes Tippy to make it even more interesting. Tippy, you need to keep moving, baby. All right, so what you guys will learn about this is it's very thick D2 steel. Comes in, it was on sale originally for 44 bucks. It's on sale now for 66 bucks, I think, which for a beater knife that is hardcore. Got a little blood there. That is a hardcore breacher. This is a combination of what I would call a pry bar and a work knife. This knife you can chop with. It is full tang construction. You've got these really thin G10 handles, but you've got this really thick blade stock. You've got this nice jimping, really sharp jimping here in the choil, which feels really, really good. You've got this jimping here on the spine of the knife that feels very, very good. You've got a nice black washed drop point or spear point blade, and you've got a knife that if we look at it alongside some of our other knives, you're going to see it's a full-size knife. So if we break it out with our Paramilitary 2, it's going to be right around the size, maybe a little bit longer than our Para 2. But the great thing is it's a fixed blade. You can spine whack it all day long. You can pry with it. You can chop with it. You can beat with it. You can save Slurpees with it. I like the little lanyard. It comes off very easily. If you're not a lanyard guy, it doesn't bother me a bit. But what's impressive about this knife is what it starts with. So you've got this blade stock of right under 0.2, 0.1845, right? The handle is going to be thin because the G10 is not that thick, 0.43, so it's under a ½ inch. And then our tip is going to come down to right about 0.0395, and our behind the edge 0.0220, 0.0220. So again, a slabby package that is got some weight to it. That's something we ought to do before we compare it to a couple of fixies. And I need to get some new batteries. Uh-oh. Let's do this. Give me just a second, guys. I'm going to come over here to my emergency bug out bag. I'm going to reach down in here. And I'm going to pull out a couple of energizers. That's from CountyComm. And I'm going to pop these bad boys in there. Yuck. A little battery acid leak out there or something. Alright, let's see what it's going to do here. So naked, it weighs 8.10 ounces. With the tech lock, which is going to be much heavier than the straps, it's going to come in at 11.25 ounces. With, again, 8.10 ounces for the knife, which to me is a great breacher style. I used to look at the breacher bar, which to a novice like me looks kind of like a small lawnmower blade, but you can tell it's designed to really get in and pry. And I know we're not supposed to pry with our knives, but when you look at the tip and the thickness of this knife, it is absolutely capable of prying, of piercing car doors, of piercing sheetrocks, of chopping back vines, of feather sticking wood to get a fire started, chopping wood. There's really not much it can't do. It would, if you were going to do a lot of chopping or a lot of hard wood prep, it'd probably be more comfortable with gloves because the jimping is pretty aggressive and the grips are kind of thin. So I think it would be even more comfortable with the grip. But this is the CountyComm R4A, which stands for Ready for Action. It's about a $68 full-size numbered series knives. Comes in several different finishes and handles. They've got some glow-in-the-dark handles. They've got these black G10 handles. I think they've got some orange and some other colors. Really cool knife. I'm glad they sent it out for me to check out. It's larger than most fixed blades I carry, but I can assure you that this will get use on the trail. This will get use around the campsite where I can really beat on it like some of my other fixed blades that I beat on, like my Outer Limitless Accomplice. Got my Ready for Action, and I've got my Essie. Again, the Ready for Action, when you look at all three of these knives, there's really no comparison in the thickness and the robustness of the Ready for Action CountyComm knife. Again, I think of it as a pry bar that cuts, or better yet, a breacher bar that cuts. Guys, I'm a huge fan of it. They should be back in stock in July. I will leave a link to where these guys are. You can look at some of the different colors, read about them, and leave an email address if you're interested when they come back in. But guys, I appreciate you all more than you know. All I ask is please, please, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. I ask that you go forward with love in your heart. And always, always, always choose debate, not hate. Debate's better than hate. It helps you learn things, and it lets the person that you're having the debate, not hate with, know that they're important. So I'm going to switch back out to my straps, but I'm going to let you guys go. Love each and every one of you. Thank you for watching the video. If you're so inclined and you hadn't had a chance yet, if you hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon, it would really help me out. But until we meet again, I love you all. Peace.